Are you ready? Make sure to subscribe and click the bell to stay notified. How's it going, everyone? It's Sly Gittins here with another security tip. So first thing is, what is a post-sales engineer? Do you care to be by yourself installing a product, going through the manual, installing it, making sure it runs smoothly and effective into that organization, right? If you enjoy that, then post-sales engineer is for you. But it all depends, again, like I said, what company you work for. If you work for a manufacturer, let's use RSA in this case, you deploy it for your customer. It might be just the only first engagement. You set it up, install it, make sure it works, you agree on it, the customer agrees on it, then you leave. But the next post-sales engineer, let's say Bank of America, that's the customer. Their IT team will continue to install it, right? They will maintain it of the life of that hardware or software that they're leveraging, right? And they will be doing the post-sales interaction over and over. How do you know if you're a good fit for it? Well, have you ever set up a router? Do you enjoy doing that, creating and telling people how to work after the sale? Do you rather work in the data center, or would you rather work alone in those cases? Do you like working with people and doing presentations? If you don't, then this job might be better for you. Can pre-sales engineers do this? Sometimes, but post-sales service engineers, this is what they handle. I enjoy doing presentations. I enjoy working with the customer. I build out the solution. So think of me as the architect. I'm building the blueprint for a company to deploy it in their environment, and then a post-sales engineer will take it from there and install it, right? So where I spend most of my time today is doing demos. I'm talking to customers, understanding their concerns. What are their business problems? What are the drivers that that prompted this conversation today? So my job is more of a detective to put together the clues and build with the client the solution that's going to solve their problem, right? And that's kind of where we live in. But do I get technical? Yeah, I spend a lot of hours taking certifications, getting trained, reading blogs and articles, installation guides, because you want to know how it works, right? So even though we're pre-sales, we still have technical background, but we're not the ones installing it. So which one is better? Well, there's not one is better than other. You need both. Some people you're going to need someone to architect it, and you're going to need someone to install it. And yes, I found people who can do both. It's rare. If you not only can you architect it, but you also can deploy it. So those people do exist there. I do see those from time to time. So what do I do at Ingram Micro? It's a technology consultant. Well, our team is the best in the business. It's called the Partner Technical Enablement Team. 75 people from pre and post sales. My role is a pre-sales, engaging with channel resellers, so those VARs, those MSP providers, helping them understand, how the solution sell. How can, for my role particularly, RSA, how can RSA help them, be a part of their line cards, so their other vendor cards. So if they're selling like a Cisco, a FortiGate, and making sure that they add on multi-factor, making sure they add on a net witness solution, so a more threat detection solution. Or is this do one of their end users, like say Bank of America, right? Do they need some risk analysis tool like an Archer? How does that work in the environment? Understanding, building the relationships, and then ensuring that I'm providing them with a correct solution. So teaching the trainer who's going out to the customer, and how can they articulate and make sure that they provide the best service for that company, right? That's kind of what I do on a day-to-day basis. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell to stay notified.